My name is John Muhoho, working at the card center as a card system manager, overseeing card production. I joined the bank over about 19 years ago. Previously, I was working in another card center for a different company, and I got to see an advert that I&M was opening a card center, and that is how I applied for the job. And after a few months, I was invited to start the job, which I started in the month of June 2005. By then, I was designated as an authorization officer, and then the role, we used to work over night shifts and day shifts, authorizing transactions and monitoring to intercept fraudulent cases or abnormal transactions. Also, we would confirm the same. Then we had only very few products because we had the classic debit card, and for the debit cards we had the gold credit and the classic credit. But over the years we have increased the products significantly, even moving from Visa card to MasterCard. So I have seen the card center grow. It is also good to note that I&M was the first bank to introduce the prepaid cards, which were very well accepted in the market. And in that segment, we are, I could say we are still a leader in that segment. When I joined the bank, we were just introducing the Visa cards, so we were purely on Visa cards. That is the debit card and the two credit cards, gold and classic. And by then, these cards were magnetic strip cards. But come the year 2014, there was a mandate to convert all these cards to what we call dual interface, meaning they will have the chip on them. They would have also the magnetic stripe on the back. So we moved on now to the chip and pin cards. That was in 2014. But after some years, a mandate came through this scheme that we needed to introduce also the tap functionality for these cards. So we are currently now issuing what we call dual interface cards, but with the tapping capability. The security measures that are on this card is that, first and foremost, our cards are mainly on chip and pin. So when transactions are run, the client has to enter the pin that he or she has set or the bank has provided on a pin mailer. Secondly, we have risk rules set in the system that usually would prohibit what we would call abnormal transactions on a card. So there are quite a number of features that have been set up in the system to inhibit fraudulent use of cards. With our old cards originally, they were all plastic, but with the policies that the bank has implemented on using recycled materials, we now engage manufacturers who support this kind of recycled plastics. And currently, our plastics are on 30% recycled plastics, but we are now even moving to 100% in this year, 2024. We shall be ordering cards that are on 100% recycled plastics. Currently, the accounts that I&M is offering do not have a minimum balance. And as long as you are above 18 and have an account with I&M Bank, we have two types of products, which is the club account and the PayGo account. So for anyone who is above 18 and opens an account with us qualifies to have a debit card. My experience with the I&M Bank is interesting and satisfying. When I joined the bank, I had just graduated, like 2 years from campus, and in the course of carrying out my duties at the card center, I got a chance to further my education by taking up a course in finance. And the interesting thing is that the bank financed part of the course, so I'm happy about the bank.